Hey everybody, this is Tommy Dimsdale with the Dimsdale Debate, and I am here to inform you as to why your vote in November really doesn't matter. Well, not if you're a South Carolina Republican anyways. The reason I say this is because our general election really pretty much happens 6 months beforehand, not in November, but in June when the primaries are. The reason I say this is because we have something in South Carolina called an open primary system. This open system allows Democrats to vote in Republican primaries, and they get to decide who we send to Washington, D.C. or to Columbia. Now, just to clear this up and make it as simple as I can, let me ask you, would the South Carolina Gamecocks allow the Clemson football players into their locker room to decide what plays are going to be made and who's going to go out on the field? Of course not. That's crazy. That's insane. That's asinine. It doesn't happen in football because in football, these teams actually want to win, and it's time that the South Carolina Republican Party start doing the same. Now, the reason that this needs to be changed and our primaries need to be closed is because this is the bane of conservatism. This is how people like Lindsey Graham and countless other watered-down, yellow-bellied rhinos keep getting elected to office and keep retaining office, is because Democrats come in and vote for their lesser of two evils or the most moderate candidate. Many Democrats understand that they're not going to get a Democrat to win, so even if they have somebody in their primary to vote for, they're not going to, because you might as well vote for the moderate Republican and have your vote count more so in their eyes. Now, the only way that we're going to fix this is it's not going to be passed by the legislature. It's not going to be passed by the courts to close our primaries. It's going to happen from you and I being informed about who we're voting for, what they stand for, why we're voting for them, and being a much more informed populace. It's time that we really start digging in and find a reason to vote for someone and not just go to our November ballots and, vote straight Republican ticket every time and just be so proud of being a Republican. It's really the Republican that you're voting for in the general election could likely be a Democrat. As any good politician knows, or bad politician for that matter, they all know that if you're going to be a Democrat and you're going to win in South Carolina, you better run as a Republican. And we see this happen time and time and time again, especially when the primary turnout is as low as it is. Some counties average around 15%, some counties even struggling to get up to 10%, which is absolutely abysmal. It is time for a virtuous populace to turn the tides on this, and that's why we've got a runoff Tuesday. I want to make sure and send this message out that you research your candidates, you know who you're voting for, why you're voting for them. But guys, thank you so much for listening to this. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll get to them, I'll answer them, and spread this around. Share this to as many people as you can, because people need to understand what's going on in South Carolina. Thank you so much, and y'all keep fighting the good fight.